So a lot of you have questions on how to measure yourselves, so I thought that the best way would be to show how it looks on Emma, my intern. So we're gonna measure her bust, waist, and hip. I'm gonna tell you the best way to do it, or the way that I do it, so when you look at the Garmin measurements on the website, you can also do it on yourself. So for starters, for the bust, I go at the center of your bust. So it usually looks like this, and make sure that when you have the tape that it's perfectly level too, because if it's too high or too low, you'll get an inaccurate reading. Okay? Now for the waist, what I do is a nice trick. Put your hand on your waist, and wherever your waistline creases, just put your thumb right there. And then just keep creasing back and forth. Typically, the thumb crease exercise is usually 1 to 2 inches above your belly button, so that's kind of a good gauge as well. So I'm going to put this tie, right where she was creasing. Where was it again, your thumb? Okay, so I'm going to make sure that it's right there. And then when you're holding the tape measure, make sure that it's not too tight or too loose, because then you'll get an accurate reading. And then again, it always has to be leveled. Okay, so there's that. And then now for the hip. So I always recommend doing your hip measurement at the fullest part of your hip. So what I always do, actually, for all of our garments, it's the lower hip. So it is the fullest part of your butt. So right there. And you go all the way, and again, make sure it's leveled, not too tight, not too loose. Sorry. All right, so there you go. So that is the low hip. Oh, it's not leveled. Let me make sure it's leveled. Just touching them up everywhere. There you go. So that's how you do the hip. If you are also interested in doing a rise and an inseam, the rise is from the top of the waistband to the crotch. So I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to show you kind of like a gauge. So it's from the top of the waistband to where the crotch line is. So, you know, right there. And if you're interested in how to do a rise, again, you would start from inside the crotch and then go down the inseam all the way down to the very end. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this education Sotella time. And if you have any questions, let me know.